Hey everyone, it's Kristyn Burtt for the Web.Files. Now all humans have compulsions, but not all of us act on them. And that's what the three main characters of this web series are dealing with. So the Web.Files has a special sneak preview just for you. All right, we'll get started by introducing creator and writer of Compulsions, Bernie Sue.
Hello.
And then we have Michael Toll, your producer on Compulsions.
That's correct.
Okay, I just watched the first 2 episodes, and Bernie, what is going on in your mind?
Who the hell are you?
Interesting start to a web series. So sort of take me back to where you got the idea for Compulsions.
My creative mind has always been in that kind of darker spot. And I wanted to just kind of do a series where we could really push the envelope of what we're showing on the web.
The juxtaposition between what's happening with the character Mark at work and then what's happening later on is pretty astonishing.
You okay, buddy? You seem off. Hot date last night.
Do you even know who I am?
Adam Creedy. No, more of an acquaintance.
She hot?
No.
We wanted to show him as, you know, he's real. He's not just this monster.
Right.
There's some level of darkness to everybody. And so here we're showing it blown out.
There are 3 leads with 3 different compulsions. So can you give me a little hint as to what the other compulsions are? We know sadism is in there.
Yeah, that's when we wanted to get off right away.
I know you're lying. I can tell. It is a gift. Please do not stop.
The other 2 compulsions, we can say that one is very, it's one that you'll understand. It's Anne Marie's compulsion, that when you see it, it's something that you would think of as a normal compulsion, but it's twisted to the point where it's like, it's from a feminine point of view.
You don't have to be so diligent.
Customers need their computers back. Daily lives depend on them.
I don't mean that. I mean, you could slack a little bit, you know? Take your time.
No, James, that would be dishonest.
Janet Bossier's compulsion is, how do you want to describe this one?
I wouldn't call her a sadist. She's kind of like a predator. She's like a hunter.
Ooh.
In a
That's
sense.
a good one.
Yeah. She's like a people hunter almost.
This is management. You have a message at the front desk? You're welcome.
You have some cast members that are well known in web series. How did you assemble the cast?
From a writer's standpoint, you write your characters a certain way, and you even though you may be able to just hand them off to your friends and say, like, you're this person, when you have casting, what happens then is that people come in, they give like a different spin on a character that you may like, not like, or just go like, oh, that's interesting, and it just allows you to develop it more.
Right.
And so for us, we knew early on that we wanted to cast. Like, we did not want to hand off roles.
I mean, we really went through the whole process for about 2.5, 3 weeks. I mean, we had friends and everybody that we knew come in, but we really were very selective, and the people who got the roles were absolutely the best people that we thought were right for them.
And did you have a vision, sort of like who you wanted to work on the team?
I want to get this made. Like, this is a story I want to see on screen. So I went to Mike, and then Mike, loved it, and decided we were going to make this. First off, he asked me if I wanted to direct, and I said I didn't want to direct. I think we could find someone better than me to direct it. And Mike suggested Nathan. I saw Nathan's work. I think he's very visionary, and like us, have this kind of twisted level where we can get to in our storytelling.
So there was also another producer on this, Robert Grant,
Yes.
who has quite a resume. The Fugitive, National Lampoon's Vacation he's worked on. And some really great pieces.
And just the level of his experience was very helpful in that sense. Just you have a guy who's been in the industry for 30 years and just really just kind of helping us. And he was able to do what he did for 30 years and kind of contract that down to like, here's a much smaller production.
He liked the project and he liked the group, and he said to me one day, you know what, I like this so much, I just want to do this for fun.
There's a lot of dramas out there on the web, but they're not finding the audience. So how do you think Compulsions is going to find the audience?
Well, I have faith that the word of mouth is going to be strong enough to really drive most of it.
New York Times. What? I mean, this is a really big deal. Congratulations, and how did you get there?
It was simple, just reaching out to the right people type
Yeah.
thing, and it's not any more complicated than that. Put your buzz out as early as you can.
Michael, Bernie, I want to thank you guys for joining us here on the
Thank you very
Web-Files.
much.
So the buzz is big on compulsions. New York Times, a fantastic teaser, and you know what? The Web-Files. Now, if only Bernie would share episode 3 with me. I guess this episode of the Web-Files is now closed. I'm Kristyn Burtt. We'll see you next time.